of my new job at West Point. I'm sitting pretty and I'm loving it. My boss decides you need to learn more about what it means to be a soldier, and decides to sign me up for Civmx, a 3-day boot camp for new employees with 0 military experience. The goal is to better understand cadets by eating, sleeping, and training just like they do. That is my nightmare. I gave up my intense persona long ago when I quit competitive gymnastics. I wake up the morning we're supposed to ship out with a raging menstrual period. This is a sign to stay home. But I've already committed, and I don't want to let my boss down. You know what? I'm just going to show up and take it nice and easy. I'm running late, and I peel into the parking lot where I can see the 20 other participants already waiting for me. They look a lot cooler in their uniforms than I do. How the heck did I get stuck with an extra small top, extra large bottoms, and a floppy sun hat? This gorgeous Army major steps into the sunshine with a long, thick, blonde power braid, and she comes at me. Welcome to Civmx. I'm Major Lane. I see our straggler has arrived. Let's march. I hoist my rucksack onto my back and immediately start to keel over backwards in slow motion. Without a word, Major Lane is over me and lifts me and the rucksack up and begins to tighten all of my straps. Listen, you want it tight, right across the boobs. Trust me. Okay. This is getting real. We make it to the barracks. I rip open my ruck and lay out everything I brought for inspection, including my 100 tampons. The lady next to me starts to cover herself in bug spray. Oh my God, that's a great idea. Here, you'll need this. Ah, okay, got it. We have 30 seconds to get to formation. Really quick, 1 spritz, can't be late. Here we go. Ah! Oh my God, my eyes! What the fuck? They are pouring out water and my eyes are burning. But I can't be late. So I start to stumble and just feel my way to formation, touching everyone along the way. Emily, what did you do? We're gonna need a medic right now. The medic arrives, everyone else marches off, and he flushes my eyes expertly. He suggests I take the rest of the day off. No, I gotta catch up with my team. So I march off alone, bloodshot eyes and all. We have 30 minutes. We have 15 minutes for lunch. We are eating meals ready to eat, AKA MREs. By the time I figure out the chemical reaction required to actually heat up the food, it's already time to go. But I need a jolt. I'm dying. I find a packet of ground coffee beans, and I rip the packet open with my teeth, pour the whole thing into my mouth, and I wash it down with lukewarm Camelback water. I wipe my mouth with the back of my hand and fall into line. I'm ready. Next up is camouflage. The basic rule. It's dark along your features and light on the more sunken parts of your face. Okay, this is just the opposite of makeup. I get this. It makes total sense to me. All right, Civmx, let's see you do it. Everyone opens their camo palettes and starts smearing their fingers into the darkest colors and then passes it along. If they think they are I am gonna put that contaminated shit on my pristine face. They have another thing coming. Major Lane strides up to me and gets as close as humanly possible. Everyone is doing it. You should do it. We stand looking at each other, heavily breathing. Okay. Cover me in camo paint. She smears that shit all over my face, and I let her. I am so mad at her right now, but I know she is right. When she's done, she holds up a mirror, and I don't even recognize myself. But I like it. It's time to pack up for our overnight in the field. My uniform is clinging to my skin. I have never sweated this much in my entire life. It is pouring rain, but we are still sleeping outside. My teammate wakes me up that night for my night watch shift at 2 a.m. I had somehow fallen asleep on my forearms, face down, with my hood up to protect myself from the rain. I stuff a handful of tampons into my pocket and march off to take my place at night watch. My eyelids are so heavy, and I start rocking back and forth in the silence. I'm gonna fall asleep standing up if I don't get moving. Okay, Emily, so slap my face. Here we go. I'm alert, I'm awake, and I can do this. My shift ends an hour later, and I crawl back into my sopping wet sleeping bag. I look out, and I see a trail of fallen tampons that had encircled our camp along my patrol. I have secured the perimeter with my feminine strength. It's the last day of Civmx. All that's left is the water confidence course, a course that cadets have to pass in order to graduate. And we're doing it right along with them. I'm in line for the beam walk rope drop. Picture a balance beam across a lake, and that you have to walk across. And then picture a rope suspended in the air that you have to mount and shimmy backwards as you move horizontally across the water. The girl in front of me is silent and staring straight ahead. I overhear this is her last chance to pass this course in order to graduate. I grab a life jacket, tight and right across the boobs. And I step out onto that balance beam and I gun it. I am just moonwalking across that beam. I am a fucking gymnast right now. I turn around and I feel above me for the rope. Got it. Oh my God, it burns. What is this shit made out of? But I grip down hard with both hands and I hoist my legs up and lock my ankles around that rope. Everything the rope touches is burning. My skin is on fire. I start to inch across the water. Everything hurts. This cannot be normal. Keep inching, keep inching. I make it out a few feet, and I stop. I let go, and I fall into the water. It's too much. I'm sitting in the sun, trying to dry off. My friend, Matt, comes down and sits next to me. You know, this is that girl's last chance to pass this course. She has to hold on, I say. And even though it hurts, even though it burns. Holy shit. I think I understand cadets a little bit more. I have the luxury of deciding when enough is enough, when I am in too deep. They don't get that choice. That girl is a warrior. It's a couple weeks later, I'm back at my desk, sitting pretty, and I'm emailing the Civmx crew to meet up for lunch. Hey guys, Is it weird that I would totally take a bullet for any of you? Not at all, ma'am, Major Lane responds. That's called esprit de corps. Yep, this program totally